Hello, it's Adia. I am back. And today I'm going to be doing a wear test of the new Fenty Eaze drop, or is it Easy drop? I don't know if they, the new Fenty foundation. That's what I'm going to be doing a wear test of. Let's get started. I'm going to try to put my hair back a little bit. My hair is still wet. Got a late start today. But okay, my face is already moisturized, etc. Yeah, I have SPF and it's like a mineral SPF. So if I look like a little tiny bit ashy, that's why. I'm just going to do my brows really quickly and then we will get into the wear test. Okay, so I actually went to Sephora, picked up shade 17. It is the Easy drop or the Eaze drop. It must be Eaze. It's the Eaze drop blurring skin tint. I'm just going to start with a little bit because of course I can add more if needed. And I'm going to use a brush. Oh yeah, I'm probably going to need a little bit more. But yeah, I think shade 17 so far looks like it's a really good match. My forehead is definitely darker. I think it's normal. Oops, shoot, I got some all in my hair. Dang it. Yeah, my forehead is darker. I think most people, their forehead is darker, but I think especially if you've been wearing a mask a lot, then the forehead is really like the only part of the face that's exposed. So it's definitely going to be darker. Okay, well that was the first application. It's pretty blended in. Like I feel like it's a great color match, but I'm gonna just put on a little bit more because I feel like it's soaked in really quickly on my cheeks. Right now, I would say this is a light coverage and I would definitely, yeah, I just want to try to see if I can get it to like a medium coverage. And I'm just using a Real Techniques Expert face brush. I really like this brush for all like face products, like blush, any like cream product. I think this is really, really nice. I think this is a really nice light medium coverage. Like it blends in really, really nice. I feel like it doesn't feel like anything on my skin. Like it truly feels like weightless on the skin, which is really, really nice. Yeah, I really like this. Yeah, and I think shade 17, if you're my color, that's good. And I mean, I think for Fenty foundation, I'm kind of like between 370 and 385, but I've never found like a great color match with Fenty. Like there's a couple shades that I can wear, but yeah, I've just never been like super wowed by the color match with the normal Fenty foundations. But this one I think is really great. And anytime a foundation has a lighter coverage, it's going to be more forgiving because your natural skin tone is going to show through. So it's going to match better. It's just going to look better, in my opinion. And you don't have to have that 100% perfect match. So, I mean, I think this is good. My neck, it has like, I had got like some kind of a reaction on my neck. So you can see kind of like some discoloration here from me like scratching my neck, and it's just kind of not looking great. But I do think this matches like my chest. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I have like a tan line from here to here, as you can see. I'm all different colors, but I think this matches my neck and my face. I think it looks good. I'm gonna come back with the rest of my makeup done. We will start the clock and I will take you with me throughout the day and just keep checking in on how this foundation wears. So next time you see me, my full face will be done. Okay, I'm back. Makeup is done. It is 11:40. Wow, it's kind of late. So yeah, here we are. Did my full makeup. This is all Fenty except for my eyebrows and my mascara. And I feel like I don't really feature a lot of Fenty products. So I just was like, I might as well just pull out everything. I will list everything below, but I just want to call out one product that I feel like nobody talks about, but it's actually pretty good. And that, where is it? That is the Fenty, the Match Sticks Glow Skin Stick in the shade Pearl. And it's just like a shiny, balm kind of thing. This is what it looks like on the hand. Like you see, it's not 100% transparent. Like there's a slight, I don't know, maybe lightly pinky iridescence. I don't know. I don't feel like it's 100% transparent. I don't know. To my eyes, it's not totally clear. But anyways, I put a little bit on my cheekbones just because this product I think is more like a satin finish, satin to matte. So it doesn't have any glow, which I anticipate is what will help it be more long wearing. But I do like to have glow. So I just put this product, I go like this and put it on the back of my hands, and then I use my fingers to just tap it. So I just put it over my cheekbone and look at that. It's so pretty. And I put some on my forehead also. I just think it's such a beautiful product and nobody talks about it. I don't know why. I think it's great though. So anyways, here's my full face. It's 11:40. All of the products will be listed below and I will check back in a couple of hours. I'm back and it's 1 o'clock. So it's only been an hour and 20 minutes. Wow. That's all it's been. I feel like so much time has passed. But I went and picked up some lunch and ate my lunch. I had a sandwich, so it's kind of like a messier lunch to eat. But I wore a white mask so I could really see how much transferring there was. And as you can see, there's a fair amount of transfer onto the mask. Again, this was white, so it's going to show everything. And yeah, I feel like just trying to analyze the the makeup that's inside. I think a lot of what transfers appears to be darker. So I don't know if you can tell, but the darker portions I actually think are bronzer and not the actual foundation. But of course, the area that transferred in the nose part is the foundation. So I think it's a mix of everything on my face that transferred. There's a little bit of pink from maybe my lips or my cheeks. There's the darker brown from my bronzer, and there's the lighter brown, which I think is from the foundation or possibly the powder. I powdered my nose, under eyes, and this part around my jaw. So there was some transferring of makeup onto the mask. But as far as the face goes, I think the face looks pretty good. I don't see patchiness on my skin from where the makeup lifted up. I do see on my cheek a little bit where either the blush or the bronzer has kind of lifted. But as far as the foundation, let me back up. As far as the foundation itself, I think it still looks pretty good. I sat outside waiting for my food for probably 20 minutes in the sun. And it's about 80 degrees today. So it's a warm day. So, I perspired a little bit. I think the foundation looks good for having gone outside, worn a mask, sat in the sun, and eaten. Not mad at it. but of course it has been barely over an hour. So I will check back probably more towards the end of the day, maybe around like 4 or 5 o'clock, just to let you guys know how it's lasted. And then I'll probably try to do like one more check-in in the evening before I wash my face. But so far, so good. All right, I'm back. It is 4:50. So it's been 5 hours since I put the foundation on. I just got back from taking a walk. I usually try to take a walk every day between 1 and 3 miles, just depending on the timing and my mood, the weather, all that. So I just walked just a mile because it's pretty hot today. It's enough to lightly perspire while taking a walk. So, you can see I broke a sweat, and I did put my mask on while I was walking, but I wore a silk mask. And so it's kind of loose, and I feel like it's much more comfortable for me. So that's what I had on just now. And the blush is gone, which is to be expected. Cream blushes never really last that long, especially since I had a mask on several times today. So blush is gone, but that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about the foundation. I think the foundation still looks really good. Like, yeah, I think it still looks good, especially having had a mask on in the warmer weather. I think overall it looks pretty even. Oh yeah, it's not bad. I mean, there's like a patchiness right there where like I think my bronzer and my blush are gone. You can't really see it in the camera, but I can see it up close when I look in the mirror. But overall, I'm not mad. I mean, there's definitely like creasing under my eyes where the concealer and powder was. But as far as the foundation itself, I don't think it looks bad. It's kind of like a little bit of like, not looking as great right around the nose area. I don't think it looks bad, but maybe it's like settling a little bit. But I mean, normal viewing distance, I'm pretty happy. I think it looks good. I will do one more check-in and give you my final thoughts a little bit later. Hey, I'm back for my final check-in. It is 7:10. And I just wanted to give my final thoughts. I'm gonna look back at what the brand says and let y'all know if I think it measured up. So according to the Sephora website, this is a lightweight, buildable, light to medium coverage skin tint that leaves skin looking blurred and smoothed. It says it's a light coverage, natural finish. I do think it's a natural finish, kind of like a satin matte kind of finish. It was very lightweight, and I do think it was buildable light to medium, as you guys saw when I first put it on, and then I did add a little bit more to build up the coverage. So I do think that that's correct. Now it says the Hydro Blend Complex and Humidity, Sweat, and Transfer Resistant formula has a smooth texture that layers well with primer and skincare. I didn't put any particular primer on, but I think it layered just fine over the skincare that I had on. Now, as far as humidity, sweat, and transfer resistance. Okay, humidity, I can't speak to that. It was not humid today. Sweat, I do think, putting mask wearing aside, I do think that the foundation holds up to sweating, just because when I was waiting for my lunch order earlier this afternoon, and also when I went out on a walk, today being like 80-degree weather, I was not like super sweaty. It's not like I worked out, but I definitely did break, a light sweat. And I think it was fine. Like as far as like the forehead, I would say it would be a good example where I did sweat a little bit on my forehead. There wasn't like, a mask or anything over that. And I think, the product looks just fine there on my forehead. Yeah, so I feel like looks fine, definitely held up to sweat in terms of that area. Transfer resistant, I mean, here's the mask that I wore today. I don't know. I feel like just based on what showed up on the mask, I think it's similar to many other more matte foundations. Again, this could very well be my other makeup that I put on and not necessarily purely the foundation that was transferring, but I saw more product here than I anticipated given the transfer resistant claim. That being said, I think if you look at my skin, you know, it's been a full day. I've had a couple meals, I've gone on a few outings, I've had my mask on. So the makeup is not looking as fresh as it looked this morning. However, I think the makeup looks good. Like, I don't feel like there are like patches where my makeup is gone or where it's totally wiped off. So especially given like putting a mask on and off, because when I walk outside, if I don't see anybody, I take my mask off. But then if I see somebody, then I'll put it on just to be, you know, respectful of everybody. So definitely putting a mask on and off several times while walking a little over a mile in 80-degree weather, I'm not mad at it. So I would say for normal wear, I do think this is a good foundation. Like, if and when I ever go back to going into an office for work, I could see this being a great everyday foundation. If you like more the light medium coverage, you want something that's easy to put on, that doesn't feel super heavy on your face, I think this is actually a great recommendation because it has a very skin-like finish. So all that to say, I like this. I think this is a good one. You know, like, I think this would be a great foundation for if you're traveling, you know, again, whenever people start doing that, just because it's lightweight, it'll last all day if you're out and about. Like, I'm happy with this. This is probably the first Fenty foundation that I could see myself using on a regular basis versus kind of just like here and there. So that's my final thoughts. You guys let me know what you think of how it lasted on my face. Have you tried it? Are you thinking about trying it? Let me know. Also, please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you would like to see next, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.